welcome or welcome back. If you're new here, I have been having what I call Werewolf Summer. It's a whole thing. There is a playlist if you want to know more about it, but essentially I have been doing a series of builds in The Sims 4 Moonwood Mill world, which is the world that comes with the Werewolves pack. And this is the 5th and final build, which is crazy. I'm a little sad, but it's fine. Now, because this is the final build, I wanted to do something a little bit different than the previous ones. I did know it was still going to be like a community space. All of the builds, except for the very first one, have been community spaces, but I wanted this one to kind of be like a clubhouse. I don't know if it is going to end up being a clubhouse for just any of the werewolves in the community and it's just another generic community space, or if this is going to be more of a clubhouse for like outlaws, if you will, because I was kind of picturing in my head like a sort of biker gang clubhouse. So I feel like it would make the most sense if it was like an outlaw gang of werewolves in the Moonwood Mill community. But I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out because I was originally thinking that maybe for the 5th and final build, I could only use items from the Werewolves pack, but I just cannot do that. That's going to drive me nuts. I love to clutter up my builds, and that is simply not enough items. Even between the Werewolves pack and the base game, it's still, I already know it would not be enough. So instead of doing only exclusively the Werewolves pack, I decided I can use anything, but I have to use every existing item in the Werewolves pack, including debug items, I think. We'll see if I do all the debug items, but at least the actual like pack items themselves. So I will have to use all of the items. So I'm going to, instead of filming just a tour like I have been doing, I'm actually going to film the building and decorating process to prove that I have used all of the items and to keep myself accountable to make sure I didn't leave anything out. And then the only other thing that I knew that I wanted for this build is, for some reason, I got stuck on the idea of it being a like abandoned fast food restaurant is where the clubhouse would be, like what would be turned into the clubhouse essentially. I don't know why, but I had seen like an old picture of like a Wendy's with the windowed room that's attached to the front, and I decided that that's what I was going to do. So I did go ahead and build out the general structure of the build first, so that way this video wasn't like 6 hours long, because sometimes when there is a certain detail of a build structure, I can get really hung up on that and it can take a very long time to get it perfect. So I did go ahead and do the structure itself, but I did not do any of the actual decorating with the Werewolves pack. So we will go through all of that in the video. But that is the sort of basis for the plan of this specific build, since it is the last one. So abandoned fast food restaurant turned into a clubhouse for werewolves using every single item in the Werewolves pack. And then before we get into the building process, a few quick disclaimers. Like always, I do not use any custom content or mods, not because I don't like them, but because I'm building with a MacBook Pro. I am sure it will be glitchy as we go through this. Because of that, you'll see that in real time. However, I do use cheats and debug items frequently in my builds, so there is that. And lastly, but most importantly, I do not build for functionality or playability. I build for aesthetic and vibe, because I personally do not play The Sims. I only build. That's just my preference. So keep that in mind, that if you do download the build from the gallery later on, it might not be 100% functional, so you might have to make some minor adjustments to make it work. This is what we're starting with, which is a very bare bones version of a fast food joint. This is the little drive-through area. Also, this is the smallest lot in Moonwood Mill, I'm pretty sure. So I'm working with the space that I have. And then over here on this side is the actual door to get in. And on the back end, again, we don't really have any room to build out back here. So I just brought it to the end of the lot as far as I could. And then I did go ahead and put a ladder all the way through here so that you can access the roof. Since it was a fast food joint to start with before doing what we are going to do to it, I did go ahead and furnish it a little bit. I didn't do much, but just enough. So instead of deleting these items, I think we're gonna delete this one, but I think the rest of them we might I want some of them to look like they were thrown outside because they bought it as is. I know for sure we're going to do the tables and the chairs. Can we? Yeah, we can. No, we can't. There we go. Is that high enough? Yes. There we go. Okay, so there's 7 of those. And 4 of these. Perfect. Okay. So, oh god. Nope, can't do that. So we're just deleting them. Those are going away. Okay, so now that this is empty, we need to go ahead and see what the actual pieces are that we need to use. I'm nervous because it's going to be a lot of them, especially because I did the debug cheat. Uh-oh. Let's put them all in the basement to start so we can sort them out. Ooh, and we have all the other doors. I do know that these 2 are both doors from the Werewolf pack, and I just liked them for the structure. So that's 2 items out of the way. But there are other doors and windows that I did not account for. Oh no. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. So I'm gonna throw you guys back here. I already did those 2, so I don't need those. Thank heavens. I do need those 3. Let's do all the outdoor structures, or like the building items first. Where? These are gonna have to be down here, I think. Because these, I'm not changing the structure of the fast food joint. That would be too much. Oh god. Okay, there's only one of these. That's good. I'm gonna pop that there for now. 2 we have. Cool. Okay. Let's put you guys. No. Oop. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, only one of those. That's good. That's good. That's good. Oh, good, good. I think that gate is, yeah, it's pretty. It's the only gate we have. And then stairs. Oh no. I'm not actually. Let's go ahead and just build something down here for now, because I don't want to place the stairs going to the upper level, because that's going to disrupt things, I think. But we can go ahead and do this. That's fine. Okay. What else do we have exterior-wise? Only one of those. That's good. Don't think anything... Yeah, no. Nothing specific to that. Handrail, of course. We already did those. That's not bad. Can work with that. Already did that. Checked that. Did that. And then roof patterns we will come back to. Well, I guess we can go ahead and try. I'll just place them here for now. This is gonna look crazy. Ugh, yikes. That is super temporary. Ah. Okay, and then let's just do it this way. Ah. Okay, it's fine. Everything's fine. We're gonna be fine. Oh, I didn't think about there being beds. And they're kids' beds. This is the same thing. Okay, yeah, we already have that. Don't have to worry about that. Oh, there's so many. Why is there so many? It's fine. It's fine. Okay, chairs. Easy. Totally fine. Work with those for sure. Maybe we have to do some sort of like nursery room? Gym equipment. Okay. Where am I? There we go. It's huge. We're going to scale that down for right now, just to get it out of the way. But I will try to keep it true to size when I place it, if I can find a place for it. I forgot that was in there. Where am I going to put this? And it has to be outside. Oh no. Okay, we're going to put you there for now. I don't think you're going to live there, but that's better than nothing. We already put that down. We got plants. Easy. Maybe. This one. Ooh, I don't want to lose these things. We're gonna put all of the wall decals over here for now, so we don't lose them in the shuffle. Posters. We are only gonna do one swatch of each poster, unless I like multiple variants. Let's not get crazy. Please. That can go there. Oh, don't hide that. Well, I'll just layer that for now. Am I gonna have to use both of these? Oh, God. Okay. Golly, it doesn't end. Okay. These are all little things, little clutter. Oh, I love that thing. I don't know what that is. Ceiling fan. Oh, let's put that over there so we don't lose that there. Do I have to use both versions of the rug? Probably. Let's be fair. And then everything's starting to glitch. That's so fun. That's what I get for doing this on a MacBook Pro. It'll be fine. Everything's fine. We can pop that there. Let's scale that down too. Just get it out of the way. It will be true to size. Keep those together. Did I do that part? Yes. Okay. Okay, we're getting to the bottom. Okay. That's not too bad. We can do this. We can totally do this. I'm just worried about the beds. The beds are weird. Because this was just going to be a clubhouse. But maybe we do a nursery. I don't know where we're going to put it. But maybe we'll figure it out. Love that. Oh my god. Okay. And you have to go outside too, of course. We're going to pop you over here. Hopefully I don't forget you're there. Of course, we have two different bookcases that don't match. Okay, it's fine. I'm being dramatic. Okay, so we have all the items. I don't even know how to begin to sort and separate these. We're going to figure it out. These for sure I think are going to stay in the basement one way or another. The bus is troublesome, and the fireplace, or the bonfire. Those two are a little concerning, as is this, but this will stay in the basement as well. And the staircase, we're going to have 2 layers of the basement to make the staircase work. Because I don't want to get rid of the ladder. Because I don't think I could fit a staircase easily there without really messing things up. Okay. We have 3 fences. What am I gonna do with all 3 fences? Okay. Let's do the 2 big items first that we've got to figure out, because everything else has to work around that, I fear. This is gonna need to go in the drive-thru, right? Or near it. Oh, it doesn't even fit in the drive-thru. Uh-oh. Can we scale it down just once? Is that... No. That's... How far out can we bring it before it stops? Oh, pretty far. That's unrealistic. Let's not do that. Okay, so... Does it fit under the drive-thru is important. No. So, but, oops, it can go up to about there. It doesn't interfere. Let's move this before I forget that it's under there and get in trouble. Listen. Is it safe? No. Does it look cool? Kind of. Maybe? Or... No, I think I really like it on this one. Huh. We're gonna leave it there for now. I might change my mind, but I kind of like it there, and it's gonna work. And it's concrete, so that should not burn the rest of the building down. I don't know. That's gonna live there for now. We'll figure that out. We will come back to it. This, on the other hand, what are we doing? I'm gonna move it forward just a little bit. See if that works. Maybe come closer this way. Okay, that's something. How far out could I take this again? That feels like cheating. That doesn't feel fair. I'm gonna keep it like back here. I also don't know what's happening there. That's annoying. I did not account for this bus. We're already hitting quite an obstacle, but it's fine. Let's... Is it if I scale it down once? See, that's too small. That's way too small to be... Well... That is more realistic with the height of the drive-thru, to be fair. And it would probably still be functional. Oh, this is risky. What is like a standard? Well, that's a standard door height. And so is that. You would just have to duck to go through that one, and not by much. I don't even know how this functions, so it's probably fine. We're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this. Now, there is the issue of the fact that it is levitating. We have room to come this way. Does that change anything? Nope, not at all. Cool, 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 cool. So I'm gonna bring this back to the no. How far? How much room do I have? Ooh, not that much. Not that much. Let's go this way then. And we're gonna go here. And then we're gonna put pallets under it. Yeah? Yeah. Because I hate messing with terrain. I'm gonna be so honest. Ah, there it is. Okay. So, yeah, let's do that for sure. How many do we need? Okay. Move you over just a little bit for a second. One more. That should be good. That makes it at least a little bit better. Oh no. Well, yeah. Did I just raise you up one? Does that fix it? Now we went from... Oh, see, this is a problem. I could... Oops. Scale these down, perhaps? How small? Can we do 2 side by side? You know what? That's probably fine. Because we're not going to see it. No, let's do it right. Let's do that. Okay. And then scale it. It can be a little messy because we won't see these for sure. But the front and maybe the back should be a little bit better. That one, ooh, is that even gonna be long enough? Should be, maybe. Do we do one more? One more set. There's that one and that one. And then we're gonna slide that back over. Oh, that's elevated. That's not what we want. Oh my goodness. And there. Sick. Okay, that's perfect. That works, I think. Okay, so 2 of the big items out of the way. Do I need to lower that back down? I do. Uh-oh. Oh no, we're still good. Stop. It is so glitchy right now. That's great. Okay, I think we are good. Probably bring it back a little more. Sweet. Oh, stunning. And I think that may change as we go along, but this might stay here because I don't want to put it under here because that's more dangerous than it being up here, right? And it's not going to fit over there, so it might have to live there. So let's see what is next. So we can get rid of that. 2 items down, like 1,000 to go. Did I already take, I think I picked that one up and took it out. Yeah, we're good. Okay. So that could probably either go on the roof or in the middle of the building. We definitely need to figure out what we're doing with these fences, I think, before we do anything else. Maybe we put that one on the roof up here. Let's do black. We are gonna have to consider that. Okay, yeah. Yeah. This, oh, I can't put it on there, can I? But that's fine. That's good enough. There's no gate to worry about. Yeah, that's safe. Do we do the other one? No, we can't do the other one around here. Do we do this one on here as well? No. No. Okay, so that's one fence out of the way. The other... I'm stumped on this one. I don't like this one. I don't like it. I don't know why. It's like beachy. I wonder... Oops. Could we... This comes in like a darker gray, or the black, not the blue. I wonder... Okay, we can. Do we... That's fine. I don't mind if it does that. We can hide that. Match it. Okay. Do we do it around here as well? Or do we do it... I wonder if I can bring it up and around the bus, or at least to the bus? No. Or, hear me out. I can bring it back. Oh, well. No, that doesn't even work that way. Because the window. But... Ooh. We are, like, just barely fitting there. That... Can we... Hold on. Is that actually gonna work? Oh, it's actually gonna work. That's crazy. Okay. So we just have to move the pallets back to make that make sense. Let's do this the easy way. Move these two out of the way. I'm gonna bring these up and see how much room we need in the back, right? 1, 2, 3, and actually... How close can I get these together? 2, 3, and then that's not going to stick out that far from the back, which would be great. Oh, perfect. Okay. So then, oh, can I see these from this side? Okay, we're gonna move you out of the way for a second and then painstakingly put you back. Move, please. Thank you. Okay, so no, go down. 1, 2. These kind of overlap. I don't really care. That one. No. Oh, that one's elevated, isn't it? Okay. That was like, oh, really close. I think we had it there. Like a hair too close. Do you fit? Oh, perfect. Oh my God. It is hanging over there. Don't really care because it's level everywhere else. We're gravy. That's perfect. And then let's just fix these two back here. Stunning. Gorgeous. Okay. And then the gate that goes with this. We're gonna do it easy way. Probably the hard way, actually. It needs to be the right color. Do we do 2? And where? Let's do 1 there. And then 1 here. Or on the back. I think we're gonna hide that. So here would make the most sense. Okay, cool. So that fence is out of the way. End of the gate. We still have the other fence to worry about, but maybe we'll worry about that later. We could use it down here, out of sight. Maybe since we're already doing the outdoors, we keep doing that. This can go outside. It should be outside. Will this hide? Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna do a couple of those. What do you mean? Killing me. Do those are not evenly spaced. What in the world? Okay, that's good enough for me. Okay, so another item down. Oh, we're knocking them out. So that's outside. This needs to be outside, I think. Let's pop some stuff. I'm gonna put this over here for a second. We will reorganize that, but I think that could go there. Where did that, there was like the welcome, not the welcome sign, the community board. That could go on this side. Ah. What? Ooh. We do the back. Is that weird? Is that stupid? I think we're gonna do the back. Too far. There we go. And then, ooh. I know this is like a bench, but I don't care. Let's pop that there. Sure. I mean, it's not cheating to just like put them out of the normal walking path. It's still a part of it. I mean, hey, we did this. We can do this. This is fine. I think it counts. It's on the lot. That's what matters. So those are out of the way. What else can go outside? These are definitely inside. That, I feel like we're gonna put these maybe under the window or like in the window on one of the sides. So the plants can stay. We're ignoring the beds for now. That is not my problem. That's definitely gonna go. We have to use a staircase anyway. That's gonna live there for now. That can go also in the window room thing. And again with the beds. Do we put the gym outside? Yeah. We can put the gym outside. In here. Let's get all the gym equipment. All 2 pieces. There's only 2. That's fine. Maybe the tire chair? Maybe we can pretend it's like a tire to work out with? Is there anything else gym adjacent? No. Ceiling fan? Why not? On the bottom, what is going to be centered? Where is my grid? So centered with the thing. There we go. Does that look crazy under there? No, that works. Yeah, that totally works. Okay. And then let's change. I think there's other color swatches of this. Yes. However. I'll do the black one. That's fine. Let's do, I kind of like where this is, but just scoot it back. Yeah, Let's put this here. Where does this need to be? That works. Perfect. Stunning. What is on the red one? Oh, no, I don't like that. That's fine. That works. Okay. That's... Do we care that the gym is in the same arena as the bar? No. That's fine, right? Okay. So... we have a little gym. I don't think we need to put a rug under there. We could do the mirror, though. The broken one. That is broken, right? Yes. Ah, genius. We're here. Yeah. Sweet. Does that have black frame? I don't think it even matters. No. Let's also change this to black as well. Keep it all a little cohesive. I don't know if I actually like the black frame with the windows because it's a different black. I like that wood though. That I feel like, no, it's like cherry. Ew, no. Maybe we just go back to the original. Yeah, we're doing that. Yeah, we're sticking with the original. Cool, that works. Okay. And then what else do we have? Oh no. Every time I see the beds, I get a little bit more stressed. I don't think this is going to fit on these windows. I think these windows are too tall for even the frame part. Yeah, see? So that's not gonna work. We're gonna have to use that somewhere else. Maybe also in the basement. I'm gonna put you back for now. We'll worry about you later. I know the like couch and chairs can go on the upper level or like the main level inside because that's the main hangout area. I think this also can go there. Maybe we can use that as like a coffee table situation. This fence is still stressing me out and the beds are still stressing me out, but we will worry about those later. Dining table, or like this table can be like a dining table. I think that is what it is supposed to be. Anyway, I think we're gonna have to do a nursery in the basement because of the fact that there's 3 beds if we attach this, but still I don't have anywhere to put those inside. This is also gonna have to be used down here. We're gonna have to use the columns down here. All of these, which means we're gonna have to do rooms. Okay, and that's gonna have to be used down here. Let's do, does this get used down here too? Where do you fit? Do we put this? No, because that's in the way. Here, no, also in the way of the door. In the bush? No, that's cheating. I can't hide it. What would be, no, still no. Unless, hello? Happened. I feel like that doesn't work because it's, yeah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna count for sure. I guess that's just gonna go in the basement. And I also scaled it down. What is the original size? Okay. We'll worry about that because that's staying in the basement. What else can go outside? That, what even is it? Oh, that's a sundial? That's insane. Okay. Maybe we also put you on the corner of rejects? But that doesn't work because the sun. I don't want this on my roof. Oh my god. gonna live there for now. I don't like that item. Oh, shoot. These need to go out there. What was the original size? Hello? Gonna let me... I think I scaled those down way more than that. Okay, that's... I want it to be the accurate size, if it can be. Oh, yeah, that's way bigger. So those need to go out there. Do we put those on the roof? Is that... not that roof, but hold on. Let me... No. Because that's not even gonna fit there. Oh no. Where do we... This is like a big piece, kind of. It doesn't look like it would be, but it takes up a lot of space. Oops. We could put it up here. But then, like, what is the point? Because nobody can see it. Do we... Oh! Oh! Haha. Okay. That probably works. No, it doesn't, because they're too high. Shoot. That works, though. How far back can I put them before they raise? There. Okay. I mean, that's something. I wish that one was a little further back, but it's better than nothing. We're gonna leave that there for now. That might work. I think especially because this is gated with a barbed wire fence, that makes the most sense. Oh, the roof swatches. Oh no, I keep remembering certain things that exist that I have to do something with. Including this godforsaken fence. Okay. I think those are all of the items that need to go outside specifically, or that would work best outside. This can go on the upper deck, the top deck. Perfect. Like there. Change the color, maybe. Is that black? Yeah. Perfect. Another item down. This is not as difficult as I thought it would be. And then I see the beds and the fence and the roof patterns. And then I remember that this is actually exactly as hard as I expected it to be. Let's do... How do we want to lay out the like window area? I feel like living space, plants, dining table. Let's do the dining table. No, let's do the center first. That will make the most sense, I think, to me. So I'm just gonna pull all these up first. We need that. That is a chair. That chair will go with the dining table. We'll do more of them, obviously. Let's go ahead and pull that table up. I don't know what we're gonna do with the other one. Obviously the rugs, or at least one of them. Maybe the distressed one in the living area. And the... Do we do 2 rugs on one side? Or in one area? Maybe the not so distressed one under the dining area? That for the coffee table. We might need to scale it down one though. Yeah. Ooh, that's huge. Anything else we need to bring up there? What are we gonna do with that? That's not gonna go with the bonfire, right? Maybe one of the bookshelves. I feel like this one is better suited against a wall. as like a built-in, and then this one is freestanding. So let's take that. We're gonna have to bring this, maybe we leave this one down here. Because if we do a nursery, that would work. Those damn beds. All of those are gonna be handled at the same time, I think. And then the plants for the other side. Just throwing these up here for now, and then we will arrange them. I do want to see if I can change all of these color swatches to black. Is this like a loose plant? That's gonna have to go in the planter box, I guess. I don't think it technically has to, but it's not growing out of tile. So do we put this with the plants, or do we put this in this corner? That could work, but because it is technically a trash can, I think. Yeah. That's gonna live there. Cool. Perfect. Was there... Oh, there is the drawer. Can this sit not attached to a wall? Perfect. Because I'm not putting it on the window. Let's see. The lamp. We need that. Anything else? I'll bring up that in a minute. And probably that, unless that stays down here. I think maybe we'll bring those up in a minute. Ooh, I can bring that up for sure. I love that clock. Is that gonna go maybe on... Oh, nope. Maybe not. Oh, shoot. This is gonna be pain. I'm gonna bring this back for now, and then we will put it back. Oh, I think that should be fine. Maybe. Ooh. Yes, okay, perfect. So let's bring this back for a moment. Make it a little easier to build around. Okay, so living room is definitely going in the center. How far back can you go? About there, I think, before it breaks through. We might have to move that up once we move the window, but we'll see. Change you. Ooh, no. Yes. That's fine. Let's do... Ooh, I do like that one, though. Let's do the black one for now. There. I think this for sure needs to be scaled down in order to fit height-wise. Is there not? Oh, okay, cool. Do we do it facing the couch or facing away from the couch? I think facing the couch makes sense. And then what colors do you guys come in? I don't know, I kind of like that one. I like the purple pouch on that one, so we're going with that. And then... close enough, that's fine. Do those clash now? Ooh, yikes. Fine. Okay, so let's do that. Are those... maybe we... a little bit with them. Is that pretty even? No, not at all. What did I do? Everything needs to move over. Yikes. There we go. Okay. Do we pull this one in? Or do we go probably like that? That makes makes sense. And then, oh, we've got to change that color. That is awful. Can you fit here? Sure can. Is that, nope, we're good. Okay, so that's good. And then we'll go ahead and do the dining room. That seems like the easiest next step. That is perfect. Okay, not the color. Good God, no. Do we match? No. I think, does that look horrible with the tile? No, it's fine. I love that rug, actually. Gotta change these. Perfect. Do we do a fun? No. No, we do not. We're sticking with black. Keeping it simple. Is that centered? Yes, it is. And then we're just gonna pop. Do we do all 6? Yeah. Well. Okay, whatever. That one actually needs to go. That one might not work. Uh-oh. We're gonna put it there for now, and then we'll move it if we have to. And then, do we, obviously we'll change this color. No, that's way too close. We could do like a divider. That's not bad. I don't hate that. Oh, is there not like an all black? That sucks. I guess that one. It's no. Oh no. Yeah, it's gotta be the black outer frame, right? I don't know if I'm gonna regret that. Also, I think this might interfere with the window. Yeah. No? Oh no, it doesn't. Oh, that looks so sick. This part looks sick. I don't know if I love this here though. Do I? Or do I hate? That seems really inconvenient. We do it in the, oh wait. Yeah, that works. And the chair fits, right? Sick. Okay, cool. So that, I think we like that. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and then the plants. Let me move the window again. So one thing about doing the windows like this is, or it's technically a roof, is that it makes it really hard to build under. So you just move it and then you put it back. Obviously, this one's gonna go towards the back because it is the tallest, as long as it's not too tall. Perfect. Do we do more than one of these though? Maybe? Hold on. First of all, how close to the back can I get before I am breaking through it? Oh. Further than I thought. I could probably... Can we move it a little more? Hold on. Oh, wow. That is exceptional. There's like one leaf breaking through, I think. Oh no. Okay, so that's the limit, right? Beautiful. Okay, so maybe we do more than one of those because I kind of like that. I think we do 1, 2. Make sure I don't go too far back, and then maybe do like an L situation. Hopefully the window gets taller there, so it's not, yeah, that's gonna work. However, those side by side does not work, so let's switch it around. And then maybe come this way a little bit more. Not too close. And then this, let's see, where's my grid again? That should be enough room, realistically, to get back here. Maybe. Paint that black. Do I... Keeps trying to snap to the wall. That's a problem. That is a problem. I could scale this down. That works. Let's do... What are you snapping to? Okay, that's gonna go there. This one can go here. Change the color, of course. Okay, cool. But then maybe that didn't have to scale down. Did it not? Do we put this outside? Since it goes on a wall? But all of our plants are in here, so it doesn't make sense. Oh, it's trying to snap to the roof. That's what's happening. So it's probably gonna move on me. Shoot. Okay. I think... Ugh. Or... No, that's for sure too high. That doesn't even make sense. That's crazy. Because then, like, how do you get to it? No. Maybe out by the door under the window. No. Oh no. What do I do? Shoot. I think we're just gonna put it there. And then maybe that can still stay there. And then this go up again. I didn't think I was gonna get stuck on this. Unless do we put this here? Where'd that little plant go? Did I lose it? Nope, it's right there. Okay. And then these. Yikes. Okay, this one can go like that. Because that could be moved. It doesn't matter, but unless this one and this one here. That's not bad. That's not bad. What do you look like closed? That I think I'm happy with. Happy enough. Is anything overlapping? No. Beautiful. Okay, I'm happy with that. I think that works. Should we put the gnome in the garden? Probably. Probably. Oh shit, I lost him. Nope, there he is. Yeah, let's put him in the garden. He looks like he'd want to live there. That would be fun for him. Oh shit. Hold on. Do we put him... I closed the window too soon. Do we put him in this one? I think we do. Here or here? No. This one for sure. Oh, he's so evil. I love him. I love him. I guess that direction's fine. I don't feel like being picky about that. No, we're gonna leave him with the red hat. That's cute. That's real cute. Okay. And then... Perfect. What else? We don't have that much left. I'm gonna cry. Is there anything to put on the dining table specifically? I feel like we need something. Guess we could do that. Maybe. Is there anything else? Not that, for sure. Maybe we don't need anything on the dining table. I'm thinking... Okay, let's worry about this bar for a second before I do anything else. Can you change color? Bless. I don't think I scaled it. Nope, we're good. Let's put this not back here. What about somewhere in this vicinity? Maybe exactly there. We're back a little bit. That's not bad. Center it with the doors, though. Do we do... Probably that way, right? Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Sweet. I feel like we're gonna leave this down here. Maybe also use this down here. That can't stay down here. I'm gonna put that there for a second so I can delete this because we don't need this anymore. Stunning. I guess. Yeah, that'll stay. This should come up for sure. Maybe, no, that's too, does that fit? No, but that has its own built-in lights. Yeah, no. We could, I don't know what's gonna go on the counter, but we could, that works, right? Do we go back one? No. Sure there. And guess what we're gonna do? There we go. We're going through the important stuff. We're getting there. Maybe we'll put a fireplace down here. That seems like a risk. Can I... So you have to figure out these. I like this... Like, I don't want to change any of this, and I like the brick that I used on the outside of the, I almost called it a gas station, the fast food place. I like this brick a lot. It is, like, perfect for this. So, I think, can I close that yet? I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to leave the, like, roof thing out of the way until I know for sure we are done with that. I think I'm going to put this down here with the nursery situation. This has to stay down here as well. This can come upstairs. Let's bring all of, I feel like we wouldn't leave any of the trinkets. Oh, I forgot to put that there. Shoot. I feel like we wouldn't leave any of the trinkets in the nursery, right? These can, for sure. Small sheep. Oh, precious. Do we do like a display up here? Perhaps here? We're not using that. I'm gonna put this in the living room because I don't have anywhere else to put it. It's kind of a very out of place item for the rest of the build, but it's fine. Maybe it's just on display and not actually being used. I don't know. Do we put this here? If we're gonna do a display of stuff here, or do we put this here? How big? Oh, good God. No. We're going back on that wall for sure. Okay. So that's out of the way. Now I gotta move all of these little trinkets up. Shoot. Let's do... What order are we doing them in? What is tallest? I feel like that is... So let's do all of these on one. Ah. Good God. I'm gonna put them up here for now, actually. Let's just bring them all up here. So we got that one. How many? 3. And obviously we're not leaving them there. Oh, shoot. 4 is the one not on a rock. Don't know why. Okay, so I have a feeling we're gonna have to move these out of the way. Yeah, they're gonna snap. Okay, so let's slide you out. What order? Are these even supposed to be like connected? Do they connect? I'm on the ground first. Or nope. Oh, I don't know. I would assume they would all connect, but maybe not. No, they all need to go to like the same direction, right? Oh, that kind of lines up. No, it doesn't. Okay. This one's gonna go in the middle. Oh, nope. Okay, thanks for that. I'm just guessing here. Maybe... That's... Unless... Hold on. Does that go in the center? No. This is not making any sense. I didn't know I was going to do a puzzle. You go on that side, and then you go on this side? No, that also doesn't make sense. What the hell? How are these supposed to be arranged? Is there a way? Am I making this up completely and these are all supposed to be completely separate? This does not make sense. Okay, so you're gonna go... Where are you looking? You're gonna go there. Probably not gonna stay there, but it's fine. Nope. Oh. Okay. Oh, that's kind of close. And now they're just like really off-centered. Center. Let's go. This is so meticulous and for nothing. I guess I could bring that in. No, because the other wolf's gonna have to fit in there too. That's not bad. But is it? That's actually totally fine, I think. Yeah. We're leaving it. We're leaving it. We're not touching it. It's staying there. Okay, what's next? That was ridiculous. I guess we could do the pot next. This is gonna be the same issue where it's gonna be meticulously lined up. Oh no. scale these up? Oops. What am I doing? Clearly nothing. More. Let's bring a few more things up. That could go on one of these, maybe by itself. This I feel like stays in the nursery, right? Is that a lamp? Yeah, it's a lamp. Okay, that's gonna stay down here. That's also gonna stay down here. That's also a lamp. So those stay. That could come up, maybe. These for sure. There's 2 of those. I think this also, and the jawbone. Maybe put those near each other. I don't know if they actually go together or not. And then these are either going to stay down here or maybe go on the dining table. And then what is this? The fungus among us. That's okay. Maybe that goes upstairs too. Perhaps. I think we have too many things for the counter, but we'll see. What is the front of this? Let's put, oh, be so for real. Okay, you're gonna live there, I think. We'll come back to that. The pot, and maybe these we could put on the same thing. That could work. That could work. Let's do this one. Let's bring all of you up here to start. I don't know if it matters which piece goes where in the order. Do they even sync up? Oh, they do. Kind of. Oh my god, first try? Sick. Okay. Yeah, those pieces for sure go in that order. Okay, let's do 2. Do we do 2 in the back, 1 in the front? Or 1 in the back, 2 in the front? How did I just say that? I think we're gonna do that one in the front, right? Yeah. Maybe there? No, because the gray things have to go up there, the slabs. Do we also do it this way? I don't know if we'll mix those up. Did I get it right the first time and then immediately change the order? Probably. Nope, we're still good. Okay. And then what have I done here? To do that and then the lid in the back, probably. Yeah. Like that. That's. I don't know if I love that. Maybe that further back. These. Not that far. Ooh. Close enough. If we maybe put the lid kind of off in front. Oops. That works. And then the slabs. Ugh. Hello? Maybe... Boys. I don't Wow, that's really off-centered. Oh no. Hold on. It needs to go a little bit that way. That's gonna drive me nuts. Let's do... Stop jumping so far back. Okay, let me see if that's centered first. Way better. Close enough. And then bring these back in to line up with that one. Easy enough. And that can come over there. And that. Or do we do the tall one? Or hear me out. Stop. Oh my god, okay. I think... There we go, right? That's good. It's a little more symmetrical. Yeah, that works, I think. What else are we working with? These two, we could probably just put... Do we scale them up? Too big. No, click. And then... Maybe? Or... I don't hate that. I think that's fine. Maybe. We're gonna leave that for now. We can't be too picky. And then maybe this generally near here. I feel like that doesn't really belong with the rest of this, but unless we put it on the front corner of this one. That's probably fine. That's... could be worse. Could be worse. Did I get rid of all of the little clutter pieces already? And then these, both of them on the dining table or one of them on the dining table? Both. Really glad I didn't put the window back. Change the color though. Maybe one here and one there. We're doing good, we're doing good. Okay. Okay. What am I missing? That, I think all of this is going to be for the basement. Oh my god. Oh, shoot. Let's see. These are gonna have to go upstairs, right? Do we... Ooh. Ooh. Oh, god, no. I don't like how that's snapping onto that, though. Can I... Might have to move the door out of the way for a second. Why are you doing that? It's close. Is that too high? Let's move the door. And then it's a little better. It's okay if it touches the window a little bit. Yeah, that's way better, right? We can get away with just one. Do I have to use both? One is fine. That's not. Do we do one back here? No, it doesn't even fit. Unless over the drive-through? No. I mean, kind of pointless, but it's something. would they hide the door to the basement? I mean, that's really poorly hidden. But like, does that count? Oh, this is really annoying. But this totally counts. That totally counts, right? I mean, I used it. I don't want it to peek out of the window, but we'll check it later. No, we won't. It's fine. Actually, let me just do that for a second. And then I can really fix it. That, I think, counts. Better than not using it at all. Right? And then, let's see. Okay, this can stay in the nursery, as can this. So let's do these. That can stay in the nursery. That probably shouldn't. That can. That needs to go upstairs. What other swatch do we have on this that is a little less aggressive? Nothing. So that's got to go upstairs. But I like that one the best. And then this, I think, also should go upstairs. All of that's staying down here. All of those as well. So really just these that need to go upstairs. Okay. Let's do this. Maybe end of the hallway. Let's see if that guy. That works. Oh, that's even better. Or yeah. Cool. It's just like left there to be ignored or disposed of later. And then nope. That seems like a lot of work. Put it there. Do we put anything back there, or do we just leave that empty? Or do we do like another lounge area? Ooh, I haven't done anything in the bathroom. This. Do we... What other colors is this one? Because this one's my favorite out of the options for sure. Yeah, I don't like that one. Or that one. That one's fine. Bear with me. This might be insane, but it might also be really fun. They can overlap, it's fine. This isn't gonna work over the door, but oh, that's actually fine. Right? Yeah. Okay, and then this side. Nope. And I keep forgetting to hold shift. It's fine. Last one. Now these aren't gonna fit, or maybe one will fit over. No, they're not gonna fit over the door, but hear me out. That other poster, can we cover the wall in it? the same way? Or do we just do one above the door? What does it look like? See, I don't think that's gonna work because of... Yeah, that's gonna be too much. Let's just do one above the door. Is that crazy? No, I like that. I think that works. It's insane. It is crazy, but I like it. Right? That works. We're keeping it. Oh, good God. This is... Oh, yeah. We need to... Let's put these... Maybe... I don't have anything happening here, so we're going to throw that there for fun. And then I think the ground one can go maybe sure. And then this, I don't think, oh, it could go here. That could work. Oops, oops. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works. Cool. Sweet. And then again, all of these are the nursery. So we're good with those. Is everything that's going upstairs done? Oh, I've got to do the roof. Oh no. Let's put this one in here and here because of the other stairs. I don't know why. And then, so we don't need this one anymore. This one I feel like we could do the whole basement with. What about this one? I think I'm gonna do all of the roof in this one. I don't hate that one. Like the original roof that I had. Actually, no, I don't think I ever changed the swatch. Yeah, it was just basic. I think I was going to. This is obviously not staying like this, but I feel like I don't have to use both because the only difference, it's the same roof swatch. It's just one has a skylight, so we don't have to use both. Oh, why are you doing that? I might have to change my roof situation in a second because that's not gonna work. Yikes. Okay. But I wonder. We don't have a way to get down to this, so do we make a fake ramp? Let's bring that there. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. That, I feel like, could work. I feel like it's got to come back. It is intersecting with that one. That's a problem. Let's make it that wide. Oh, you can actually go down one. Oh, that's why. Okay. And then we can use this. Not in that color. Not in that color. Where am I? There we go. And let's go ahead and do this to get this. Again, not sure what is happening here, but do we move it over one? Probably like here. We're gonna move this over so it's not so in the way. And then we are gonna use a bigger one of these because the edges look crazy. Yeah, that works. That's fine. I don't hate that. Or maybe I do. Let's go down one. No. Okay. And then this one. Does that count? That counts. I'm using it, so it counts. It counts for something. Do we just go ahead and drag that all the way back? Can you see that through the... Ugh, you can't. That sucks. I think I like it better when it's not all the way up. I like it being hollow, and then this is just like a stand. Do we bring it out one more? So it's not... No, that's fine. That is fine. It's fine. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so that eliminates both of those. And then, what was I about to look at? Oh, can we change this? That one's fine. Actually, I kind of like that. That's fine. We are, I think, done with this. So we're gonna put that back up just so we can see where everything is at. Oh, the roof. Oh, it fixed itself. Sure, whatever. I guess I don't have to fix that. This, I'm not mad at. I am not mad at this at all, actually. I'm gonna ignore the basement for like 5 more minutes and admire this. Because the basement is gonna be the death of me, I fear. We gotta do the basement. We've just gotta get it over with. We've gotta do it. Do we do anything with this room? No. Because I'm gonna have to build another ladder. No. It wouldn't even be functional in the first place. Okay, so I don't want to forget that I have to use the spandrel, but I don't want it here, so we are going to move it so that I don't forget about it. That looks insane. Be so for real. Okay, so we're gonna wing this. I think do everything 3 blocks by 3 blocks. Once again, I meant to hit the grid button. Maybe 3 by 3. Again, how do I keep hitting that? I keep hitting every button but the one I need. Let's fill this. And then this door. That's fine. And then maybe that door goes to the actual, like, nursery. I don't know why we have a nursery, but we have one. We're gonna have one at least. Let's do 3, 3, and just put it right across. Okay. I don't think we're gonna keep these lights, but for now, because I just threw them in here so they could see what we were doing down here. The windows are gonna be a problem because it's a basement. Let's move these out of the way for just a minute so I can build this out. Maybe this, excuse me. Maybe this will go inside the door of, how many spaces is that? 2? I think it's 2. Oh no, that's too close. Let's make it 3. Maybe we don't do it in the doorway because that comes out pretty fun. No, that's fine. It is backwards. That's not fine. Okay, that's good. And then maybe I should have moved those. Maybe we do, let's see. Is that, the spandrels have to connect to that, right? Is 5 too far? Do we do 5 or 4? 5. And then let's do, stairs are for sure gonna have to move. We gotta figure that out. Let's do this really quick. Actually, come on. We're gonna make that obviously not that color. You're not gonna let me replace the whole thing. Oh my god. Okay, let's do it this way. I think I broke the game. No, there we go. Okay, there's those. Make those black as well. Okay, that's not bad. Maybe, for now. Let's put these, did not mean to detach that. Whoopsies. Okay, let's do this one. I like staggering bunk beds whenever I do bunk beds. Not that that happens often. Ooh, definitely that one. And then, oops, I definitely layered these. That's my bad. Let's fit you here. And you... That works. That totally works. Okay. That's cute. I'm gonna put you in here, and you over here. Sure. And then no, this one's gonna go. That's fine. Is that too big? No, it works. Actually, can't see what I'm doing. Cool. I think there's other swatches of this, maybe? Oh, no. We're sticking with that. That's right. Maybe by the bassinet. Cool. That's fine. Whatever. And then this is probably dangerous here, but that's probably fine. Yeah. We're gonna need a rug, but that's fine. And then maybe do it here. I think this needs to be a wider space. Would you stop? Okay, I think we're sticking with like a by 3 situation. Maybe we do all the way down, and then another one up here. Ooh, we could. Because these are the same size, right? It's this basement in particular that is glitching out. It's so fun. Hi. So the door doesn't even go up to the line, so we're definitely bringing that down. Okay. And then the other one, I need to fix the lamp or the light in a second. This one. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then I think I should be able to put these on this. Oh, can I not put anything on here? That's annoying. I think I put that too high, didn't I? Good God. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna do one there. This is insane. Why specifically the basement is freaking out is beyond me. That's at least cohesive. Unless... Okay, that works. I don't hate that. I don't think. I think that's fine. Those are probably not safe for children, but whatever. Still have this door and window to worry about. But we'll figure this out in a minute. I think we're just gonna do that. So I don't know what else to do with these, at least for now. Oh, I still haven't used that. Shoot. That sucks. I did use that wall panel, so we don't need that anymore. We do need this, so I am gonna go ahead and do all of this. Oh, this is cute though. I don't think we do this everywhere, right? Oh god, no. What is that? Is there another color? Oh, that's fine. That's not so bad. That's doable. That's totally fine. Okay, cool. So we got that out of the way. Using that brick there. Let's do this in here. I'm wondering if we do the stairs up into this area here. Can I do... I wonder if I do this. No. No. Maybe not. Ah. We can do this. Okay. Okay. How tall is the door? Not that tall. Can I go all the way down? Wrong side. I went this way, right? Yeah. Okay, that works. Cool. Yeah. Perfect. Okay. Another item out. So the stairs are definitely going to have to go that way. Let's bring this over here. Not that far. Like there. Did it to myself. Change the handrail. Can't do that either. I hate that you can't do that. Whatever. Okay. So in that case, that to there. That works. Do the lights. Center. Thank you. Again, we gotta change those out. I need to remember to change those. Wonder. This layout is not bad. We are going to get rid of the outside once we're done. Let's try. Ha ha ha. How wide are you? 2 by? Yeah. Let's do this. I feel like we should make this kind of long, right? Where does... Are these even? I don't think they were. No, they are not. So we can bring this one out once, I think. Oh, twice. Lord. That was way off. Okay. let's put this at the far end of the hall. Squeeze that all the way back there. And then that. Okay. Just need to put the back there. We'll worry about lighting in a second. Oh, I hate that. And then perhaps should we make this? Ooh, did that mess up my? No. They messed that up though. Oh, we can't go any further. Perfect. Okay, we're good. Sweet. That works. So I wanted the stairs to be even on the platform on both ends. So that works. And then hypothetically, with this, I should be able to put this down here. Yep. And then the window over top of it, maybe? It might not fit. It fits. It looks crazy. It fits. We'll get lights down here in a minute. I literally have this dumb fence and this mess of clutter to deal with. This is gonna go. Oh, I can't scale that. Shoot. Maybe in the hallway of the tunnel. Whatever. That's fine. And then maybe. This is coming a different color. Yes. What do we do with this? No. No. God, no. No. Hate it. I wonder, could I put it? Oh, this is gonna look really dumb, isn't it? Actually, I mean, I don't like it, but it's at least the like round parts aren't visible. Also, it's probably not safe, but it's fine. Is there a lighter color to where it doesn't look so... It's gonna be more like a cherry, isn't it? No. Maybe we do the brown. Maybe we stick with that. That... I feel like that's the best alternative so far. Do we do it on both of them? I feel like to be cohesive, we have to. It could definitely be worse. I mean, it's pretty bad. but it could be worse. At least the part that I hate the most about the fence is not visible, and that's what's important to me in this moment. So we're gonna stick with that for a second, and we'll come back to it and see if I still hate it. Maybe... no. Well, I feel like this doesn't go down here. Also don't love it, but don't hate it. That's fine for now. Let's see. Okay, so I got rid of that. I can get rid of that. Am I missing anything else? Let me make sure nothing's like hiding. No. We're good, we're good. Oops. Still good. Okay, so let's scale this in. Get rid of these really quick. Put these down here for now until we figure out what lights we're gonna use. Okay, so let's get rid of these. We'll probably do the brick on the outside as well, right? Did I go? Oh, I did go one down. One. Whatever. One too many. It doesn't matter. We aren't gonna worry about that. Oops. Okay. Turn off that. And then no. Maybe we do hate that. I'm just gonna put like a dead space one above it to hide it. That works. And then we'll bring that in one to make that a little bit better. We're just gonna do nothing with this. Or hold on. Maybe this doesn't have to be a 3 square. What if those with the pillars that have disappeared on me? I would like to move you, thank you. I can't. Okay, that's better. Is there one that matches? Yes. Or do we do black? And then do the black fence. Where did you go? I already hate you. Ooh, we're supposed to replace the other one. Be for real. Okay. I don't know what this is gonna be, but it's something. And then it makes use of the pillars and the fence. It's just some sort of little play area. Why it's built like this, I don't know. But it is. That looks so dumb. I don't need that. It looks dumb, but I think I can fix it. I'm convinced I can make it work. Maybe... Oh, no. God, no. Like, I feel like if we can hide them, it counts. No. 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 You know what? It's gonna be that. That's fine. We're keeping it there. And then at least it's not as ugly, but it's still there and it counts. So I can delete these because we're not keeping these. Stop freaking out. Stop it. Did I use everything? That's gonna go over here because I think we're gonna put a fireplace over here. And then we're gonna move this in one to fix this issue. And also, just to be cohesive, I don't think we need that, but it's fine. Okay, so we have officially used every item, but there are still some spaces that I feel like are a little bit empty. Like this we did nothing with. These are empty. Obviously, this whole area, we need like rugs. So let's... Forgot that one. There's not like a black... Okay, fine. Oh, that sucks. Whatever. That's fine. And this one... There we go. That's better. Okay. I hate that this does not have a black frame, but it's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. And then... Is there a black door option? No. Yes. That's better. And that one does not change at all. And then, okay, so I think let's fix these lights first of all. I would love to know what is in the basement. Was it one of the lights the whole time? If it was, I'm gonna scream. Let's see. I think I want to use that little pendant, I don't know what it's called, but the like light bulb. I know there's one in here. Where are you? There we are. Let's do... Let's center it from the door, not the actual hall, right? 1, 2, 3. That's fine. Let's do one here. Yeah, this is good. Do one here. Maybe do multiple in each room, or no? It's overkill. I feel like that's enough. Maybe yeah, that's good. That's enough of them. That's cute. And then we do, oh, those aren't even, are they? There we go. And then we do need a fireplace. Oh no, it's still breaking. Okay. So it wasn't the light. Whatever. Where's the fireplaces? Let's do maybe the furnace one, because then it's sure. That's fine. This needs a chair. Maybe the same one. Let's do maybe some beanbag chairs here. Is this too devoid of color? It's a little rough, actually. I think it's fine. I think it's fine. They're wolves. I think there is a cuter round. Oh, wait. Ouch. See, there's color. We got color. It counts. Not that one, though. We're gonna stay with that one. Maybe that. I think that way is good. And then maybe do like a long one. Through here? Yeah? Maybe? That way it's not touching the fireplace at least, or it's like not under it. I don't know. I don't know if I like that one. No. No, none of those. Yeah, I think it might have to be that one. At least it kind of sort of matches that one. Like, it's not the best, but it's not the worst. I'm looking for, I know there's, yeah, one of these. Maybe there, yeah. Maybe smaller though. I mean, it's probably fine if it's huge. Maybe like that? No, because then you can't walk through there. That's probably fine. And then a toy box over here. Yeah. And then maybe like some trucks or cars. Oh, I don't like that that's red. Oh, that's so much smaller than I thought it was. What else does this come in? That's... Wasn't there like trains or something? Maybe one of these. Green. That's fine. Let's see. Oh, there's the trains. Okay. Let's just get all of these out. What's this? Maybe over the desk. We'll fix that in a second. Get that one out? No. Okay, let's see here. Let's do that. And then guess we're making them all blue. Make them all blue. Oh, okay, maybe not. Yellow? Are you kidding me? Okay, that's fine. That one, I feel like... doesn't match. You know what? I'll go without it. Let's do... We fit them all here. Maybe if we move this back. Yeah. This one's got a log. It's fine. I like that in the corner. No, it's fine there, actually. And then fix those. Maybe take this one out. Put this here. Just put one back. Maybe one of those back. And then change the color. Maybe we do these blue. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. And then what the heck are we gonna do in that room? Cool. Sure. No. That's fine. And then, obviously... And then maybe in here... I don't know. I don't have a clue. We do just this? Can I make that bigger? Oh, too big. Maybe that works. I didn't realize I had a window on the back. No, but that's kind of cute. That's fine. Okay, that's doable. We don't really need to decorate anything in here unless we put like a breaker box, which we could do. Let me dig for it. I wonder if we could fit that there by the ladder. That's not the one I'm wanting though. I know it's in here somewhere. There it is. Okay. So let's do 2 maybe? That's fine. Do we bring them together? Perhaps? Yes. And then also fix this, because what the hell? Okay, cool. That is good for that level. And then we just need to figure out what to do in these 2 spaces up here. I wonder, do we do another couch? I feel like, or just the cot one. That's an option. No, that's not actually. That's not the one I'm thinking of. So where is the one I'm thinking of? Maybe that is. No, it has to be. That's why. Okay. Let's do... No, because I don't want all of that. Let's just do a couch. The couch is easier. Let's see here. Okay, that is fine there. And then maybe a microwave? Appliances. Sure, that works. And then let's see here. One of these and one of these. Let's do two of these. I have to do that though. This and there we go. That makes more sense. That works. And then maybe I do put one of these back there just for fun. Put in this switch. Yeah. That works. And then maybe these. I don't know, I really like this poster for some reason. Or yeah. Should we do that shelf here too? It's fine. Use twice. That doesn't matter. Oh no, that's not wide enough. Could we do that? No, because it's gonna repeat and it's gonna look stupid. Shoot. Okay, that's fine. I just feel like there's nothing back there. This is... Is it fine? That's also not wide enough. Oh, hell no. And there's not one that is wide enough for that spot. No. No. Maybe we do that there instead. No, because then that is too... Maybe we just leave this one boring. Could work. That might work. Not that color. No. Just want to go with the silver. And then poof. these. That's pretty good. That works. I like how close that is. I think that might be good. And we used everything. All right, so that is the finished build. I did go in afterwards and make a few very, very minor adjustments. I didn't move any of like the actual items that we placed. I just finished out that back room by the drive-through window. I did not like the couch there, so I ended up replacing that with lockers. And I think I moved the like distressing of the wall over a little bit. And then I changed the wall art that was behind the drink machine. I did change that one to the like spray painted swatch of that poster. And then I think that might be the only things I changed at the very end. I'm pretty sure. And I think I added a little bit more clutter here and there, but nothing crazy. So, but I didn't move anything else around. You'll see the minor changes in the screenshots. So I did go ahead and take the screenshots. That will be here at the end. But yeah, that is everything. I still can't believe that this is the last one in this series. That's crazy. Ugh. I will be taking a very, very brief break from Sims Builds to play The Quarry, because that is going to be several parts. I think that's like a 10-hour game. So hopefully I can squeeze all of that into maybe 4 parts. And then we'll do some fun Sims Builds after that, not Werewolf Summer themed, because summer is almost over already. So that's crazy. But I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. I hope you enjoyed these builds. Again, this build will be up in the gallery like normal. And then, yeah, here are the screenshots.